Welcome to the Plumb5 encryption tool tutorial. By the end of this tutorial you should be able to encrypt, decrypt, upload and download files using the encryption tool. When the application is run for the first time, the user will be presented with the registration screen. The registration requires your full name, email address and the name of the agency that you work for. This is a one-time process. Once the registration is complete, you can get started with the encryption. This application only accepts comma-separated files with extension CSV. All campaigns must be uploaded in the agreed-upon CSV format. For this tutorial, I have created two sample campaign files for uploading to the S3 bucket. As you can see, they are both in CSV format. You can select one or multiple files for encryption or decryption. The encrypted files have an extension of .p5crxt. Once the files have been selected, you can click the Encrypt button. The user would be prompted for a public key. This public key would be given to you by the Plumb5 system administrator. This key has an extension of .p5 key. You have to select the key only once per session. After the key is selected, the encryption process will start and the progress will be shown to you on the status bar. The destination file is encrypted in the same folder as the source. The source file is also compressed during the encryption process for faster transfer. Once the encryption process is complete, you can click the folder button on top to see the output file in the File Explorer. As mentioned earlier, the encrypted file has an extension of .p5crxt. The decryption process is similar to encryption. This would be demonstrated in the end of this tutorial. Now that we have encrypted the two sample campaign files, we are now ready to upload it to the respective folder on the Amazon S3 bucket. Once you are on the Amazon S3 uploader screen, you would need to enter your AWS access key, as well as the AWS secret key into the two text boxes. You can choose to save your credentials. Now you select the encrypted files that need to be uploaded. Please note, this application will only upload the encrypted P5crxt files. Use the File Explorer to select the files to be uploaded. Before uploading, please click on the Connect button to check connectivity with the S3 bucket. Once the connection is successful, the S3 folder drop-down will be populated with the folders that you have been given access to. After selecting the appropriate S3 folder, you can either click the right arrow button to add files and click the left arrow button to remove them from the upload queue. You can also drag and drop files from the list to the upload queue. Once the files have been added to the upload file queue, click the Upload to S3 button and wait for completion. After the upload process is complete, you can check if the files are present in the folder by clicking the Manage S3 Files button. This will open up a pop-up screen where the S3 folders and files are listed. You can also use this screen to download and delete files from the S3 folder. You can now see that our sample campaign files have been successfully uploaded to the Mail folder. You can also right-click any file to get the context menu for delete and download. Before we end this tutorial, a quick demo on how to decrypt a file. As mentioned earlier, the process is similar to encryption. You can also notice that this time the application did not ask for the key file. You would need to enter the key file only once per session. Please note, on subsequent launches of this application, you will see a blinking red icon on the main screen. This information icon appears if you have decrypted files on your system previously. Clicking on the alert icon will open up a pop-up screen, listing all the decrypted files. You can delete them using the Delete All button, or dismiss the screen using Cancel. This brings us to the end of the tutorial. Thank you.
Plumb5, the unified data platform.